Boys, welcome to this random ass ancient course. So fundamentally, what do you actually do on ancient? That decides what your default is. So a default is how you play every spawn, every position, and how you generally just take map control. And that is very specifically on the map, on how the map is structured, how the map is set up, and everything. So let's talk a little bit about ancient. You can't see my eyes. Let's talk a little bit about ancient, guys. Let's go. The best spawn here is B for me. This is the spawn I love the most. You have the potential on this spawn to rush all the way up here, go really fast, and have a fight with the CT. If they don't have a good spawn themselves, you will be here before them, and you can even have a little itsy bitsy time to do like this, assuming there is no util going on. So immediately, a default for the cave player on CT will become to molly you off, because why wouldn't he? Now he's not gonna have a molly, and he's gonna actually land his util. This is why I'm doing this. I'm exploring ancient with you. I know a lot of the plans, so let's discuss them and let me find some for a util that I can give to my team, so we can win some tournaments, win some fights, win some battles. Bing a boom. So immediately, a CT sided default becomes to molly. And not even molly, they even found this rock where they can bounce a nade. And that is map specific. If this was all the way out here, you would have had to find a different way to do it, if even possible. Maybe this would have been the default, you know? Maybe if this one rock was different, this would have been the default. You wouldn't nade. Oh my lord. You wouldn't nade like this. Oh my lord. You would not nade like that. You probably do like bounce it on yourself. You know it's not the default, so I don't know that nade. I don't know it. Because the map is set up like this. So we abuse this to bounce a nade. Molly plus nade, the nade is gonna slow you, so that it's gonna take a lot of damage. You can hear them if they smoke it out. They still get damage. And by the way, the purpose with a CT nade is to deal like 20 damage, 15 damage. Just so the M4 can deal a one-shot headshot. Quick note, that's very important. That's all you need. 20 damage nade, that's enough. M4 will know once you're doing a headshot. You have denied the advantage of a nade. Another route you can take is just go ramp. You can just go ramp. Why not? Let's say you have the best spawn. You're like an, I don't know, you're an eco. You have a Tech 9. The dream scenario is to flash over. Just take it. The flash is gonna land pretty decent. It's really random. The best flash you can ever do. It's not specifically this. This is not goated. The best flash you can have is a flash that your teammate threw for you. Self-flashing is a solo play. There's always a better flash, and that's the one your teammate can throw for you. Another quick note for y'all. So, what else? Terrorist. By the way, I forgot to explain. Well, thus, since you can push ramp, thus another default molly will be a molly for ramp. The way you throw it doesn't have to be like that. That's just a kinda quick way to throw it. Just a quick way to throw it. Do it a little bit wrong. I try to do it pretty tight. I am correct. You wanted to land in the middle, so that important space. Because they are coming from here, right? They're not going around it. Because you're already seeing them. You throw the molly. And you maybe come here, I don't know. If they're goaded, they'll just one DQ, I don't even know, man. I don't. But thus, you want a molly for ramp and for banana. A lot of different names for that one as well. You can also push mid. Ancient is a very util heavy map. It's actually crazy. Another util you do default is molly and HE. They're gonna have a very hard time going through that. And of course, one of the and well, okay, no, let's continue this discussion. You can bring an AWP here as a terrorist. You can be here as a terrorist. You come out here, and here is your contact point. Usually it's around here. Sometimes you're allowed to push all the way out here before the contact. So that means you can come here with an AWP. Boom, you get a kill and you're off. They will never catch you. So one of the most default utilities in this map is with the rightmost spawn. Find this U. Let's go and sniper, why not? Find this U. I am a no clip. There you go. Look at the left side of it. Holy. Look at the left side of it. Hold shift. As soon as the round spawns, you clock your nade. You press W and you jump. Jump once you cross it against the bottom. It's gonna bouncy. You put a little bit more left. And it's gonna smoke off. You will see this every round. That has to be thrown literally every round. Because if we ever want to push heaven, then there's a very strong play, by the way. Pushing heaven and cave at the same time. Your cave player has to do a lot of work here. He has to come all the way out here, do the molly, middle mouse, bottom of this corner here, release when you hit the chains, like middle of the chains, something. Get the molly, flash. When your teammate's running up, just fucking flash it. And you go kill. Your teammate's peeking heaven. You are peeking cave. 2 people fighting this guy down here. That's a fucking cheap piece of cake, man. It's a piece of cake. So Ancient is a very default. You can even do double molly and double HE. They can never go past that. If they ever decide to push you while you are double mollying, double HE, they're just gonna die. But let's continue this train of thought, alright? Let's say we get into an afterplant. Let's say the terrorists, they go and plant the bomb. What then? The CTs have used a molly for banana, a molly for ramp, 2 mollies and 2 HEs for this, even another HE here. So that's 4 mollies, 3 HEs, just off of the default. We smoke in the start of the round. We re-smoke it when we smoke. A little quick explanation. After the first smoke that you do off spawn, you are probably gonna re-smoke it, because they can still stick around. So it's only 18 seconds, 17 seconds, right? So they can stick around. You probably wanna re-smoke it. It's pretty hard to come all the way up and fight heaven in one smoke. As soon as I'm here and fighting, it's gonna be fading pretty soon. So you definitely re-smoked. Thus, we have used 2 smokes on default, 3 HEs and 4 mollies off the default only. And we use even more, and you probably as CT use even more util during the round. Where am I going with this? During the afterplant, you are not going to have any util as a CT if you misplay your openings. You need to spare some of your utility. But that is for another topic, because I don't understand that. it's all a feeling, man. It's not like I'm 3,000 or 4,000 either on Faceit. I'm like 2,500 at best. Haven't played Faceit for a while, but I have played a lot. So surely I can at least be that, if not more, with this understanding. If I keep this understanding up for every map, let's see where it goes. This is what you need. You need to understand the map to really know what's going on and to fidget around with stuff. You know that if we're not mollying this, they have a free reign on this area. They can come really fast, and they are trying every single round. They are trying. That when you're mollying it, they want to go here. So of all of these paths and these CT mollies and stuff like that. So what do the terrorists actually do? Well, the terrorists probably start off this molly. Except the terrorists will come here and off before the smoke even comes. We can either, while the smoke is flying mid-air, I can come as a terrorist up here, go in for this. Probably, yeah, I think that's the best. If you want a really good lineup, do it up here. This will play around with it. Where you're standing, it's gonna depend probably. You can even like have a lineup. Yeah, I haven't been in this map for a while, man. A lot of different lineups for that. The most easiest, look for the green top of the green building, that's the easiest. And it's enough, because if they still decide to, it even sometimes spreads all the way up. If they still decide to go through, they have to go forward as well and fight. They're gonna be kind of attacked. Is it hearable? Who's gonna hear it? The guys down here, are they gonna hear it? No, look at my minimap, look at... Why is it zooming in and out? Maybe I'm just trying. Look at my sound. This purple line I'm making is how far my steps. That's probably how far you can hear as well. Around that. So one of the most default plays for terrorists becomes to wait a little. That's the cities while they're going up. Couple different ones. Just hit in that area. In this forward one, you don't want. There's no space to do any double to throw it further. But when you step back, throw another double. It's gonna still go just as far. Very important. Very important. You want to deal as much damage as possible with those nades. On T side, well, you don't have the same rule of, oh, I have to deal 20 damage with my nade to get a one-shot headshot. You're an AK, you get a one-shot headshot no matter what. So you want to just deal as much damage as possible. If you can deal like 30 damage, then you can kill them in 3 shots. Instead of the normal 4. If they have armor and you have a rifle, 4 bullets. If they are very far away from you, it might be 5. Damage drop off. If you're close range or middle range with any rifle, AK M4, it's gonna take 4 bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ignore the 5th. So terrorists will come and pokey a little bit. And we wait. Because if the terrorists can get heaven, if you can go 2 elbow and 2 up here and try and get heaven, that's a really nice flash. Just these guys down here are not gonna get flashed by that. At the rethrow, PogChamp. We'll fight with it. And of course there's a lot of room up here to throw flashes from spawn. A very popular flash technique is when you have the worst spawn from it. You do an elbow flash. You do a red room. You come up here. You do a flash like this. And generally you do another one over here. Because the first one here. He's gonna get them face on. This distance from here to here is shorter than this distance. But when they go further on over here, this is probably still better. But the donut guy will not be flashed by this one. So just flash this to get the donut player. So let's see if I actually flashed him. I actually did. If he's further back, of course, it's gonna be impossible. You don't want it to go too far out, because you still have a mate here, and they can push cave. If they do a molly, and it's... I've nothing to say now. If they do a molly, and you don't hear any ticks, they can still be behind it, so it's not like you can just ignore that area. So it's you have to be cautious when pushing cave, but it's pretty doable. But right, you're peeking down here to get behind yourself, and you're revealing yourself to those. So Ancient is it's a really fun map because every position has something to do. Except the A player. Hello, A side players, what's poppin'? I have no clue what to do here, man. This place is foreign to me. Wherever I go, I just can run. Like, legit. This box, I've had the best success with this box right here. Standing all the way back here. Shot, it's crazy. People are so good, man. People are insanely good. Show my rank real quick. So, Season 1 I grinded so hard. Season 2 I played a lot of Face It. Season 3 Face It and Premiere. And also a lot of comp. I do play a lot of comp. I do have fun while playing. I do have a lot of fun while playing. Not saying that you cannot have fun while playing Premiere. But it is more fun to have, like, with friends and just go have some fun in Premiere and comp. I think comp is very enjoyable. Here are 4 comp games. I top frag everyone because I'm a little bit of a smurf. In Premiere, I'm bottom frag, middle frag, second top, bottom frag. Let's go. Not the best games. A lot of these guys were cheaters. Oh, I still have it up. 4 games, 4 cheaters. Oops. That's this. These are the 4 games, 4 cheaters. And I was IGLing as well. We were playing a little bit of teams. They were so... They just pushed random. Like, it's like you're playing here. You go behind the box, and there's a guy waiting for you. And there's like 2 people holding you. You've been like this the entire round. You go up here, and there's just a guy like up here to shoot you. And they think they're sneaky, man, but like so like when you actually play it and you know a little bit of like how the game is supposed to be played in the red rank and higher, it's just annoying to play against cheaters, but it happens, man. It happens. And just knowing these fundamentals is not really enough. Because you would have to solve a puzzle to figure out what the best plays are. I said one good play as a terrorist is to come mid, do double HE, one down, one here. Look at so mad on the plants over there, man. Probably not over the top one here, but a little bit more bottom ones here.
Grenade out!
Top row I made stones. Because this one here, if you do like this, you might hit the stone, but it's actually fine. No, it's fine.
Grenade!
Don't.
I'm throwing a grenade!
They're both fine. And honestly, you can even do this, man.
Grenade!
See how it lands at the different spots. Um,
Grenade out!
a mechanical means the further up your body they hit, the more damage they do. The closer to your head an HE is, a highly explosive grenade.
I'm
Of a
throwing a
grenade,
grenade!
the closer to your head it is, the more damage it deals. So a nade on your feet will deal less damage.
I'm throwing a grenade! 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 I'm throwing a grenade! Grenade out!
It's 51 and it wasn't perfect.
I'm throwing a grenade! Grenade!
I don't think I'm hitting it. I'm losing track of what the line is anyway. But trust me, if the nade lands like
Grenade!
even stomach,
I'm throwing a
it's gonna
grenade!
do just a little bit of damage. Make it land there instead of down here, it's gonna do just a little bit of damage. Although a nade on top of you is still gonna kill you. It's still gonna do a lot of damage. But you can maximize it. You can maximize it. And the area of which they're gonna take 20 damage with the city is a little bit larger. If it deals more damage and it spreads out evenly, right? When it deals less damage, the spread out is gonna be smaller. It's gonna be smaller for the 20 damage mark where you still kill them with a one-shot headshot. If you throw it a little bit higher, the circle becomes bigger, you know, so like it's just better. It's just better. I know you're thinking, what does it matter, man? When they're pushing with Mach 10s, I just die. Yeah, well, you need to think this way. You need to think. All right, the best spawn. He can go here. He can go there. Map Inferno. I feel like a lot of people get run down on Inferno with the beat rushes. Inferno is a very interesting map because you cannot do that trick. Not really. You come down and you can go B. What do? They they come out.
Throwing fire!
Like this. You have to take damage while approaching, and you're still taking damage while fighting them. So, and of course the seats of Molly was
Throwing fire!
Oh nay. You're not going to Molly every round, Abs.
I'm throwing fire!
Because then, like I said, if you Molly too much, you're not gonna have any util for your aftermath. So what you do? You go play info. You go up here and you listen. If you hear a lot of steps, look at my hearing. Look. I can hear them. I can hear them. All the way out here. I can hear them. Before they see me. All that way. So if I turn up my sounds just a little bit, I can hear them come. And what can I do? I can do something like this. Molly back. Molly back. Very few in this. That's not good. Don't do that. Molly.
Throwing fire!
But what's the Molly gonna do? They're just gonna wait 7 seconds. It's not like well, okay, we are probably gonna be 3 on A and 2 B. Those 7 seconds are not gonna mean that my B players can rotate all the way. The info is not that valid, you know. Like I heard a couple steps, Abs, guys, it's A. You cannot send all 5 players to A to defend that. It's pointless. You're just gonna rotate. If you are unlucky, they might just rotate. Yeah. So in real life, they're just going to wait out Jamali and then go. So it's kind of hard, right? It's if you throw it like while the first guy's out in the throw, of course the Molly ramp up damage is important for the Molly's damage. To start with, the Molly really doesn't do that much damage. And then if you throw it on top of them, they might do it and take some hit damage, which is fine. But you're still gonna be spraying 4 bullets on them. So what do you do? Well, that's where it's a hard thing to say.
Let's throw
Grenade
a
shoot
grenade.
and Molly.
Let's throw fire.
That's, if they are all the way up here, they might be pretty committed, and you buy a little bit of time for your long player to maybe go back and get back to science. Your short player, he might back off a little bit. He doesn't want to get one-shot headshot by a Tech 9 coming out. On this distance, you're safe with a one-tap, but a one-tap body shot just. This fight is just generally not very good for. It's very easy to just here and just go back a little bit. If you're confident you can play this, you can play the pillar normal rounds. On against when they are eco and they're just Tech 9 and rushing, right? Like 10 rushing, some shit like that. Keep a bit of distance. Keep up just a bit of distance. It'll pay you off. It'll pay off greatly. Assuming you have a rifle. The T's, they love coming here,
Grenade out.
chucking a nade. Oh, that nade's pretty low. I can actually optimize.
Grenade.
But you have to keep in mind your actual paths.
Grenade out.
And you actually cannot throw it higher
Let's throw a grenade.
because of that. So just chuck it really far. That's the thing that terrorists love to do. Chuck a nade, keep the orb. This nade is gonna do how much damage? When the orb is coming? 22 damage. So they give me 17 health. 3 bullets? I think it's 3 bullets. The point would be 3. Build of headshots. You will need him to miss a shot. But if you are 2 guys coming in, if you even do 2 nades,
Let's throw a grenade.
nade, I die and my team trades me. It's a worth trade. 1v1, 1-for-1 as a terrorist is worth, right? The reason that it's worth is the CTs have to split up. The CTs are probably gonna be 2A and 2B. So what you can do when you are 4 versus 4, what you can do is play very slow. Take banana control. This trade was an opening trade. So play slow. Come up here. Do a flash. Do a
Grenade
nade.
out.
If you nade, that's actually a really good play, by the way.
Let's throw a
A
grenade.
nade plus a fire on the corner means their orb is dead. It means their orb is dead. You can even see the wall from here.
Grenade
You can
out.
even see the wall. You know exactly where to line up. And I missed. Just play off feeling. Just play off feeling, man.
Grenade.
If you don't have a feeling, just play more. And what you're doing when you're doing like a spray play, you're not going for headshots. You're going for body shots. You want like 2 body shots instead.
Let's throw a
Do this,
grenade.
and peek on the HE as well. He's gonna be donezo.
Grenade.
He's gonna be donezo. You have a lot of options here. See,
Throw the
nice.
flashbang.
You can even flash deep.
Flashbang.
Flash behind sandbags. You can peek with it. Which is risky if they play sandbags. Because this guy here does get flashed. So he'll catch you. He'll catch you. So mix it up, guys. See what you can do. Try it out. Counter-Strike is a game of not only fundamentals. There are fundamentals of how do you push as a terrorist when you're 2 people. How do you contact the different fundamentals that are applied on every map in no matter what. But there are so many map-specific things. Every default is a map-specific thing, and I told you a default is the reaction to each other. So a reaction to the mid push for a terrorist is to chuck a nade and run off. That can be one of your defaults. A part of your default can be this. But of course, you are 5 people. All 5 people are working together. The CT's default is to record on there. The CT's default. That can be to get some shots, get this. It's basically to get control of side pit apps and everything. Sometimes you boost 2 people up here. Well, you see in pro play, they boost 2 people up here sometimes. You can play 1 app. You can push apps. If you have a good spawn as a CT, you can actually run all the way, jump all the way. It's very slow by here, by the way. It's not, and you come all the way to the radiator boom. They don't hear you. You can come all the way up there without them hearing you. That means they are going to be out here at most when you're already in apps. If you have the best spawn. If you come running all the way. But that's for another time. That's a more specific thing. That's a very micro specific thing. I'm talking about macro. Macro is like the whole image of how the map is played. And every map is different. Every map is different, and that's why it can be tedious to learn every map. But I promise you, if you focus on just get all the specifics down on one map, it's gonna teach you so many fundamentals, man. And that's it for me, bro. So guys, go grind it, go pump it. You know, that's what we do. We learn, and every time you die to a new angle, just write it down in your memory bank. Log in. Peace out. Good luck, have fun, guys. Bye. So I guess that's a video.